So we are getting ready to start planting our potatoes. We've been moving some things around in the garden. Have had a bit of a crazy week. We've had two bald eagles trying to eat our chickens, and I've lost my voice. It's starting to come back. Yesterday we took our some of the barrels, and we've cut them down into for the raised beds for the potatoes. So we're gonna get those going. We've got white potatoes and red potatoes, and then the Yukon Golds. We're gonna put those in later. We have lots of seed starts already going in the greenhouse. We've got to seal the rest of the greenhouse up, and just all in all, I'm just gonna give you an update on what's going on. We're gonna go plant some potatoes, and yeah, go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and move the potatoes over there, and then we'll get planting. So I know I've done a video on cutting potatoes, but last year we did them whole, and we got a much better yield than, I say that's probably not fair, because we got a better yield out of these barrels than we did even out of the ground ones, putting them directly in the ground. So we're just gonna put them all in barrels again and leave them whole. And just a quick reminder, like, we know our last frost date is mid-February. It's mid-January right now. And I mean, we're in Florida. We're in Northeast Florida. I think our zone just changed to a 9B from a 9A. So we're getting them in probably a little bit earlier than other areas would be right now. So just keep that in mind. Your growing zone matters. I know that right now my friend Alex is in Michigan. Thank goodness they have power. I know a lot of people out there do not have power right now, and it's like negative temperatures. But hey, to Skylar and Alex, I hope you guys are staying warm. And then my dad, he's in Kansas, and they too are having really cold temperatures, negative temperatures and things like that. So stay warm. It won't last forever. All right, so potatoes. Just to give you a quick look at what we have growing. We've got all kinds of bok choy and greens, mustards and collards. We've got Brussels sprouts and broccoli, lettuces. We've got some arugula that has a spinach, dino kale that hitchhiked. Some spinach. That lettuce is getting this white mold because we had a lot of rain. These are the cabbages down here. So we've been working in the garden. I haven't been recording it, but we've been working. Got all of this prepared. We're going to leave that for spring planting. But right now it's covered, just kind of killing the weeds that had grown up in here, and we're going to move that around. We are taking the tops of the barrels. If anybody's questioning the barrels, just know we've had these for well over a year now, and they didn't have any caustic chemicals in it. They've all been rinsed out thoroughly, and they've been just kind of resting. So we're painting these brown. We're going to fill them with dirt just to kind of give them more of a pot look. But we're going to use whatever we can use to grow food in. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on containers. All of our wood boxes, all of those are built from reclaimed wood. If we are on a job and a deck gets taken apart, or stairs get taken down, or there's any just wood, and it's a pile right now and there's leaves all over it, but we have just wood stacked up here, there, just for whatever we need. Yes, it has to be reorganized, but you know, it's not like we haven't had anything else going on around here. We've been very busy with things, but I know we've been talking about this trellis coming down for a while. But this even was made from reclaimed wood. The only thing I think is new is the maybe 1 2x4 post was new, and then the field fence was bought new. Everything else was made from reclaimed wood. Even these boxes were made from reclaimed fence boards, and it was privacy fence boards that were fallen down that we took down. So the only thing, yeah, even the 2x4s were reclaimed. So we reuse whatever we can to help us. We don't have to spend a bunch of money on pots and things like that. That's not to say we don't spend money, but we try not to. So, let's see. These boxes are just filled with random greens. Let me empty this. Okay, that is empty. I want to know how much rain we get. The other day we got almost 3 inches. It was a lot, but this is just, these were volunteer lettuces that were popping up, so we transplanted them. We've got celery and some kale and some cabbage over there. We've got our boxes of carrots here coming up, and some over there, and then we've got some dino kale and whatnot in here. This is all still being cleaned up. We're still working on the greenhouse because we've got to get this closed in. The only part not done is that part right there. So we've got what we're going to do to close it in. And this is where we're at with the greenhouse. We're keeping these trees in here until we can plant them out in the spring. But it's all doing pretty good. These are wasabi that I got the seeds for free from Baker's Creek with my order. My friend Keela made this. It has sage, Mexican oregano, chives. This is, oh, I know what this is. What is this? Hold on. I think it's just oregano. No, I'm sorry. It's mint. Pineapple, sage, and parsley. So it's just a pretty little, just a little herb garden. Then of course we have all of our plant starts over here that are getting going. We have more we're working on over here, and we're just really getting ready for spring. So got a few more winter crops we'll probably put out, but we're really gearing up for spring, trying to get this all finished up. So you see, other things that need to get in the ground are some, I need to open these up because there's moisture getting in these bags. Got these from our feed store. Excuse me. But these need to get planted. They're onions. I need to find some place for them to live permanently. And the bees are going to get moved. So that might happen on this video too. Yeah, but for right now, that is where we're at, and yeah, that's it for right now. Yeah, we're moving the bee yard next. That's the only other thing I can think of that I really have to update you on. I did get the plumbers to come down $1,100 off their bill. They did go and readjust a lot of things, but there's still some discrepancies that they're not going to adjust off. So we are just going to move forward. and find out exactly what our obligation is to satisfy the permit. What do we have to get a CO? Like, that's basically what we're trying to do, is just get our CO. But I mean, if you want an update on the house, there's just not much to show. But I'll be more than happy to go through and show you what we have, what's going to go on. The shingles are next, and then electric, and then hopefully insulation, gas line, and then drywall. Where are you going? Where are you going? Hey, Zeke. Do you see him? I think he thinks I'm over there. Hey, I'm in here. Where are you going? Come here. Zeke, don't pee on that. He's peeing on that. Let's see. I need to water those minis. We have tried this, so we're trying the mini. We haven't used it really, but I think we've got a good soil start mix to where this really worked out. We transplanted some to the bigger squares yesterday, so I'll do a video on that later. We're just trying everything that we can to, you know, maximize our growing and eliminate cost. And soil block starters eliminate cost because you don't have to buy pots. Now, I have ordered pots from Amazon. I have 1,000 of them coming today, but that's only because I plan on having a plant sale and selling plants locally here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and say thanks for hanging out with me while I planted the potatoes and showed you a quick little tour of the garden. We have lots planned. We have lots more that's going to be happening. So just looking forward to a busy and productive spring. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. And the hawks back. We have 2 hawks that come in the garden quite frequently and just chill. They're really friendly. Anything that you do want to see updates on, I have no problem showing. And just know that we're busy. We have a busy life, and I don't always catch it on camera. I'll try to update you guys when I have more to update. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you on the next video.